Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. We'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starter, Jose Quintana. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Quintana, a former All-Star. More than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McLain. Stowers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. His 9th homer of the year. The Reds score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of play, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate. Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
De La Cruz with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. Line drive to short and caught. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the lineup for the Reds. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Condon takes it to the bag. 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. And it's 2-zip.
I'm self-made and I'm self-paid. Y'all don't really want it with me. Hustle game strong, shoe game mean. The money is dirty, but the suits is clean.
On the mound for the Reds, Andrew Abbott. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every 5th day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. It's more than the box score. He shifts the momentum.
Yeah, and that's what makes him elite. Never know when his impact will show up, but it always does.
That catches the corner. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes and 1 away. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, you know, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle. They're going to put the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting third, shortstop
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, 1 away. Late swing, fouled off. Going 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Looking for the K.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Troy Johnston.
In the air, right field. Marte should have this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. The Rockies strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Denver, in now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Ball down. Hey.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Batting 7.
I know that was a ground ball,
Tyler
but it was
Stephenson.
absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Steer aboard here at first with nobody out.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. A sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So now with one away and a man at second, Christopher Morel, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone. Strike one. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside. Full count now. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called at the plate. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Pickoff move to second. Steer back in on a dive. Two on, one out. And he dodges that fastball. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
1 out, runner at second. Kyle Stowers will hit next. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Here's a 1-1. That's to third. And there are 2 outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ball, that's outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. On the ground right side. And that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2. Set down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Second baseman, number 19.
The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Designated hitter, Mickey Moniak.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Mickey Moniak. In the air, left field. And that is a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one lined into left field, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
There's a strike. And now the 0-1. Foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So one left for Colorado. They're down 4-0. Here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Out to short, Tovar. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman.
And here's a look at how he's
Stewart.
using his pitches in this one. There's a strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's been a great free agent sign.
That's outside.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one fouled hard the other way. He swings and fouls one off. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner caught at second.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
Hey!
Stewart off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it, flips it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead 4-0. Back here in Denver, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Charlie Candon digging in for the Rockies. That's in there, and it's 0-1. On the ground to 3rd. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder, Jordan Beck.
No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes yard to left. His 13th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
1 down. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
High fly ball, right field. Marte ranging back. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stephenson.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Hit on the ground to short. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Christopher Morel.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Yeah!
Morel in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Inside, ball 1.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's low.
And now 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Beck pulls it in on the run.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder Noelvi Marte.
So digging in, Noelvi Marte. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. In the air to left center. Doyle on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 4, Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. That one hammered but pulled foul. Out towards right center field. 1 away.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder Brenton Doyle.
Hey!
And the lefty with the 0-1. There's a strike at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Looks like he wants the signs again. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Second baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two down, bases empty. Next for Colorado, Jose Torres. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Oh, he can't squeeze it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies 1. Jaden Hill on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off for the Reds, center fielder Kyle Stowers.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Throw to first, safe. And now we'll have to check back on the righty. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue. Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a 1-1. High chopper to third. To second, there's one. Over to first, safe.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
One out man at first. Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there.
No, he's in there. Safe.
Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second.
Ball in.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman Sal Stewart.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball one.
Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with two away. Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Just missed. Suarez at second with 2 down. Rips one to right. And that is that. 2 runs innings, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Rockies 1. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Right through there for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
First baseman, Charlie Candon.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next to hit, Charlie Candon. Grounded out his first time up.
What he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a foul ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. On the ground. Fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder, Jordan Beck.
Yo, 1. Tied him up inside with that one. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2.
Excellent
that's a
arm
ball.
action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
2 outs with a runner at third. And now
Ball
it's
2.
even up.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Two now. Back foot slider struck him out. The Rockies strand 1. They trail it 6-1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. At the plate,
Leading
Tyler
off for the
Stephenson.
Reds, catcher Tyler Stephenson.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Right through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-2. This to third. Crim handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Cincinnati, first baseman Christopher Morel.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is back. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 9th homer of the year. And they add a run. It's 7-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jaden Hill done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Keegan Thompson.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
One down. Noelvi Marte getting ready to hit. And a big swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-1. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Missed
Ball.
inside with the curve. Man at second.
Ball
He's been
inside.
raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run shot, home run number 20 on the year, and they add on. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. He's already homered here in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. Here's a high chopper. Tosses across to first, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Very high with that one. Ball one.
Yeah, and he's been wearing out home plate lately, scoring a ton of runs for his team.
2 down, nobody on. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working to the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Ezequiel Tovar.
That one fouled off. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And that is out of play. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. He's out.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder Troy
2 outs, base is empty. Troy Johnston digs in now.
As good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
To the right side, and he can't come up with it.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Jose Torres digging in for the right. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. And that one clips the corner. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter, Mickey Moniak.
Right through there for a strike. Torres leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Left field. And that will end the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Back here in Denver, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Ball, that's in.
Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Sends it across to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
For Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
In the dirt, ball 1. The Reds up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. That clips the corner. Thompson, 31 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. That missed by a lot. 2 balls and a strike. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His 32nd of the year. and they add to the lead. It's 10-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Keegan Thompson won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, number 58. He's into the game with the bases empty. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer, 1 for 3.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
For Cincinnati, catcher Tyler Stephenson.
Inside, ball 1.
This one in the air, right field. And that is that. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now 10-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Connor Phillips.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Right through there for a strike. Up the middle. The throw to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman Charlie Candon.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Fought off foul. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one ripped into right, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder.
Back to the top of the order. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jordan Beck. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. There's a swing and a miss.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Hunter Goodman.
In the air to left center, Steer on the move to the alley. That is the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 10 and the Rockies 3. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back here at Coors Field, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
This is smacked left field line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at second. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder Kyle Stowers.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the run from third to add on. Safe at second.
Picks himself up an RBI. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 1-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. 2 gone.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Number 58 will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Tanner Gordon gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So up next, Elly De La Cruz. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Base hit into the outfield.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
That's a ball.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Herget getting loose out there. The 1-1. This one in the air right field. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 11 and the Rockies 3. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Pierce Johnson. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Stepping in, Ezequiel Tovar. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ezequiel Tovar.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Nope.
Johnson fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Hey.
That one misses. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Doyle stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground to third, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, number 19.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, and 2 now. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So 1 left for Colorado. Still 11-3. Back here in Denver, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Ball 2.
In the air, left field. Beck settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one close. Ruled a ball. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That one hops against the fence. And that's a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So man aboard. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stephenson. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout.
Aye.
The 0-1. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. He will score. It's 12-3. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Oh, that's inside.
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Payoff pitch. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder Noelvi Marte.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Noelvi Marte.
Hey.
Here's your one. That clips the corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 3.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Morel stands at first with one out. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Safe. It's 14-3 now.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder Kyle Stowers.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tanner Gordon gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Jimmy Herget comes on now.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ground ball to the right side. Candon steps on the bag, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLain.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Victor Vodnik. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. The Reds on top, 14-3. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Caleb Ferguson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Digging in, Mickey Moniak.
For the Rockies, designated hitter, Mickey Moniak.
And he grounds 1 to the right side. And that one handled. Fires to first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Hard liner. This looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's in there.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman Charlie Candon.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Charlie Candon now at the plate.
That's a ball.
One away with a runner at third. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Right through there for a strike. Hot shot to third. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder Jordan Beck.
Two outs and a runner at third here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-3, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Be step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, just demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym. Don't miss, I switch on day. I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate and he still gon' hate. Say fake, see make me fake. How you know what to take? You ain't been out the space, been out the mix for a